Very many of the situations that police officers encounter as part of their normal day-to-day duties are complex, multifaceted and are very, very challenging for police to confront. Using the planks of procedural justice offers police a very good opportunity to engage in a more meaningful way with the member of the public.
What's the occasion?
You'll see the police officer displaying trustworthy motives.
We see this all the time, okay? It starts off nice and easy, okay? And then all of a sudden, everyone comes.
Showing dignity and respect to the individual.
You understand where we're getting at there?
Yeah.
All right.
Where possible, giving voice in the nature of the exchange.
Is everyone here invited?
Being neutral in the way that they approach the citizen-police encounter.
I'm all for having good fun, okay? But it is starting to get a little bit out of hand.
Every such opportunity to engage is an opportunity to leave a good impression, and more importantly, through the use of the dialogue, engage with the public in ways that ultimately ensure public safety.
Yeah. All right,
Fair enough.
we'll let you go.
All right.
See you later.
The President's Taskforce on 21st Century Policing identified pillar number 1 as building trust and legitimacy in communities. Our systematic review, undertaken here at the University of Queensland, was used to identify why the principles of procedural justice are so important.
The Queensland Community Engagement Trial, or QSET, was an important research initiative that the Queensland Police Service, in partnership with the University of Queensland, initiated. The purpose of QSET was to test whether the principles of procedural justice could be applied to random breath testing type situations and thereby facilitate better community safety outcomes.
Good afternoon, sir. Sergeant Flaherty from Oxley Police. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
We do hundreds of thousands of tests every year to try and reduce the fatalities on our roads. So thanks for being a part of that.
Our first findings from QSET were published in the Journal of Experimental Criminology. We found that when officers used the scripted dialogue, drivers were significantly more satisfied with the encounter and reported that they were more willing to comply with officers. It demonstrated that a short 1-minute police-citizen encounter had significantly changed people's perceptions of the police at these operations.
QSET would not have been possible were it not for the strong and personal support of the University of Queensland, and it's that relationship between police and researchers that saw us produce the results that we have. World-class, cutting-edge research.
In Queensland, there is one primary policing agency, the Queensland Police Service. We're about 15,000 strong, so in number terms, about the same size as the LAPD. We have a very, very large state to police. We do community policing, we do disaster management, and we work in urban, rural, and isolated communities. One of the core values of the Queensland Police Service is ethical practice based on evidence. In other words, evidence-based policing is at the heart of everything we do. It is only the partnership between academia and police practitioners that will produce the science that's necessary to demonstrate evidence-based policing is effective in all facets of policing.
The Queensland Police Service has invested very significantly testing a whole range of initiatives within policing, applied to not only situations like random breath testing, but the testing of the way that we do our business in terms of mobile community police officers, other initiatives such as the use of forensic science in the way that we guide practice and engage with the community.
Our team here at the University of Queensland are working very closely with the Queensland Police Service and other agencies throughout Australia and the world. We're doing masterclasses in evidence-based policing, recruit training, senior executive leadership training around evidence-based policing. We provide some technical support, but it's the police that are running these trials all over the country to build the evidence base of policing that's relevant not just to policing here in Australia, but elsewhere in the world.
The Australian and New Zealand Society of Evidence-Based Policing is a police-led society who are interested in ensuring that research guides police practice. We now have over 1,000 members, and those members come from a diversity of areas across the globe, but particularly across the Asia-Pacific area.
We've developed the Global Policing Database here at the University of Queensland with funding from the UK Policing College and the Australian Research Council. We've identified over 350,000 unique studies from all over the world in many, many different languages. The Global Policing Database can be accessed here at the University of Queensland's website, and the goal is to give free access to police to be able to access the sort of evidence that they need to make them more effective in terms of preventing crime and making people's lives safer in communities. UQ's motto is create change. Our criminology team here at the University of Queensland wants to create change in partnership with police departments here in Queensland and elsewhere in the world. The Bachelor of Criminology and Criminal Justice with honours is giving students the opportunity to learn not just from academics, to give the students the best kind of real-world experience.
I'm a PhD student in the field of mathematics and criminology. The Queensland Police Service has large data sets that require analysis. Throughout my time here, I've been able to develop a text analytics tool called Harvester and use that to analyse large data sets.
I'm a PhD student in criminology. In my thesis, I'm interested to find out what motivates victims to come forward and report hate crimes to the police, and how police can best respond to hate crime incidents. The partnership of the Queensland Police Service and the University of Queensland has given me this unique opportunity to look at the problem of hate crime. And my research, I hope, will make communities around the world safer for everyone.
Policing is a very complex endeavour, and it's not getting any easier anytime soon. Bringing scientific rigour and methods to overlay what we currently do is vital for the future of policing.
Our partnership with the Queensland Police Service is a fantastic example of how academics and police practitioners can work together to bring about change.